go get my headphones, and I was preparing all the links for anyone who would like links to people I chitter chatter about or other people who do arty farty YouTube stuff like I do. And obviously you do if you're here, I would assume. I keep forgetting my friend CJ. No, 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 I don't want them connected here. No, I want them connected here. Hold on, people. Work with me. Of these devices here. We had some crackling on some of the other videos last time, and I went ahead and got myself a microphone, and it would not work. Don't ask me why. I don't know. All right, now I'm gonna have to disconnect. Oh, I'm sorry for anyone who watches these replays. My deepest apologies. I know it's like the beginning is just, my daughter won't even discuss technology. Like if my phone always does something weird, and when I call, she's like, don't talk about it. You don't need to discuss it. Like, you're probably right. Okay, Bluetooth. All right, we're gonna disconnect these. Disconnect. Thank you. We don't want you on there. We want you on there. So let's try. I don't see, I'm so old. I don't know how to do anything without just putting them in the, put them back in this awesome case though, right, people? No, I don't want them on there. I want them on here. Let's see if it works. Oh, I know what I can do. I can turn the Bluetooth off on this. Yes, yes, that will make sense. Bluetooth off. Good. So they should automatically connect to where I'm filming from on my phone. Let's hope so. Oh, people, I am sorry. This is a you know what show. Oh, if you know, let me know because I don't really know what kind of show this is. All right, I got a whole bunch of stuff over here. So let me see if I can reorient you to make this a more pleasant viewing experience for you. Let's see. Of course, with it's hard to tell. This is my pile of stuff I'm going to show you a little bit of. Uh, as you can tell, I'm not a tidy crafter. My life, I'm kind of tidy, but not totally tidy. All right, let's see. Hold the phone. I just want this to be a little more even. And I apologize if you hear my son. We have to keep the door open between his bedroom and my craft room because I live in a super old vintage house and antique house at this point. Yeah, it's gonna bother me. Hey, happy Saturday. Chrissy, is it crackling or making weird noises, or do you think we're good to go? If you don't mind letting me know. Because I got a really cool microphone. I was all excited, charged it up, and that stinker would not work. It did not connect to my devices. And my iPad's a little bit older. I think we got it in 2021. But I was just thinking, thank you, Christy. I was just thinking about you, Candy. I'm actually probably better that I have the headphones in because my son just dropped the F bomb and I absolutely was not. Hey, Darlene, Candy girl, how are you? Literally, as I was walking into the craft room, I was thinking about Candy. And I was thinking, I want to ask how Candy is and how Teresa is. Does anyone know how Teresa's doing, how she's feeling? I didn't get a chance to reach out to her on Messenger, and then I didn't want to do it and disturb her either. You are. Oh, I'm so glad. I love hearing that. She's feeling a little bit better today. Well, let's see if there's anything in here that can make us all feel a little bit better. This is my Be Still and Know. Gonna take you on the go. Taking this on my trip. Hey! Oh, I was gonna talk about you. You're linked in the box down below. Now, guys, I don't know if the links worked, but I did spend a good half hour finding all those links. So I hope that they worked. Okay, thank you. I went with the pink glitter because I had the same, and actually I had my toes match. I had seen my little niece, my little baby girl who's turned 5 when we were down the beach a couple weeks ago. So I said, I'm ready for a fill. I'll be going next week. Got a new hairdresser too. Ooh, I love her. She's fantastico. She's right in my town. She's on my wavelength. Oh, it's just so good. All right, let's see. We have August 9th. Let's see what the word wants to say to us. I know, believe me. Oh, Selena, it's so true. But on the other flip side, for all of you who make videos and you do both, let me say something. I think the people who make videos, it's even rougher. You do all that editing. Oh, it's like really intense. I don't know that you get the return on investment for your time. Amora Fabrics is Selena. And then guess what? She shows up today. I got another giant happy mail from that other friend, Selena, that we have, our new friend, Selena. I came home and there was this huge box, and I'm like thinking, I've been kind of keeping track of what I've been ordering in my mind. And I was thinking, I had an order from Daily Grace Company for some Bible studies, but other than that, I didn't really have anything big. Something for, and this wasn't from Amazon. And so I turned the box over. I said to Romeo, I said, "Oh my gosh, this is a gigantic Happy Meal. Get out of here." Yeah, to Selena, Lord help us. I don't know if I know I've said this before, but some of you may not know this. I was born a twin, and my twin sister was stillborn. So we always joked in my family that what would the world be like if there was two Lauras? Oh my gosh. There would have been Laura and Barbara, but my dad renamed me because because he liked Laura better after the other baby went to be with the Lord. All right, August 9th. Here we are, quenched. This is from Isaiah. I know, Selena, isn't that fun? It's always been in my heart that I feel like I'm missing a little piece of me. I really do. And the Bible does not say, because God didn't tell us everything. I mean, but the Bible doesn't say what happens to babies that pass away. But I am sure in my heart that they're with the Lord. So I'm really excited that one day I'll get to meet her. All right, quenched. The desert and the parched land will be glad. The wilderness will rejoice and blossom. Isaiah 35:1 from the New International Version. One of the things I really like about this devotional is it switches up which versions of which translations it's using. And I love that because I think it's really neat to, the essence is always there of God, the word of God in it, but it's so neat if you're word nerd like I am. It's neat to see the differences in these little differences. And sometimes they can be big differences. So, you want to be mindful of what you're reading. There are times in life when we feel like we're always striving and never getting anywhere, where we thirst for something more, but still feel dry. God has promised that there will be a day when we, the redeemed, will no longer thirst for fulfillment, when everything we desire will be satisfied. Before that day, God is still willing and able to grant you an oasis in the desert and give you signs of life in whatever kind of wilderness you may be experiencing. Just like the promise Jesus made to the woman at the well, the water that he gives is everlasting and becomes in us a spring of water welling up to eternal life. Here's our prayer. God, we thank you for the water that you give us to satisfy our souls. We want to draw from your everlasting well so that we can endure the desert moments and experience growth in times in the wilderness. Amen and amen. Yes. I love it. Cole and I are doing what they call the lector at church tomorrow. Basically, we're doing the readings, but we're in a new they turn like some it's I don't know, it's all like liturgical stuff, but the our church after Pentecost went back to this lectionary that's like different. So instead of like just a couple like maybe one or two shorter readings, they're like four. It's always four longer readings. So he didn't pick, so I picked for myself. I was like, "You're getting the New Testament. I'm getting the Old Testament. There's two of each, and that's what we're doing." He's like, "Okay." So one of the things I want to show you guys, I'm going through all stuff. Trying to, sorting, purging, not doing the best with the purging, but doing it. So I was going through things that were from my desk that I had at my job that I left last. I moved on from last December, still sitting downstairs, right? And I found this picture. This is my friend Andrew. If you have never seen him, I talk about him constantly. This is Andrew. Of course, that's me. This is my former boss and friend, Danielle, and she is now with baby. She's having a little baby girl in November. So, well, I'll be going to her baby shower. I'm excited about that. And I even got some tissue paper for it today. So I found that. And let's see. Oh, I found these, and I want to use these for my thank you cards and stuff. Well, yeah, of course I am because that's what they are. I was going to give my aunt and uncle this only thank you card I could find in the house, and I want to thank them for having us down to the beach. This is cute, but it's not saying what I really want it to say. So this is definitely more. I bought these at I think. Come on now, because I wanted to send one to people when they send me a happy mail too. Because like in my mind, I'm like I'm always want to send them a happy mail back, and I will if I can. But right now, I'm just right down in the middle of some busy times. So I do, especially that beautiful friend Selena. Sorry, I had to put this on. My lips are so dry today. I wanted to send her one of those, so that'll go here. And then this is the cutest ever. I have a student that I used to work with, and she did a lot of sign language. And I found this. It's a plate for your plant. It's like for my desk. But then I said to her, Katie, I need your help because I don't know which one is which. I don't know sign language. I know a little bit of sign language, poquito. So I thought this was really cute. And I thought these, I might throw these in Happy Meals too, because I think that's a cute, something different. I bought it while I was at a conference. Okay. And then I don't even know what's, oh, this is all like, I'm not going to go through every piece with you guys, but these were my sentimental things that I had hanging up at work when I was working there. So, the individuals that I worked with, they were some of them. This was my friend Jen. This is Jennifer. I went away for a couple days. I came back and this was hanging on the door to my office. Jennifer's my BFF. And then this is just says grateful. I'm gonna put it in a journal. And yeah, just pictures that they all different ones. And then these are certificates that I guess I need if I'm gonna ever do that position again, but I don't know that I will. So I gotta get those out of there. That's a whole bunch of training I did for working with people with developmental disabilities. And then the most important part to me, oh, this is my friend Jordan. I love her. That's my girl from work. I had found these are my super special pictures from all couple different points in my life. Uh-oh. No, you better not get anything on there. Well, first of all, there's this one. Excuse me, handsome. That's my boy Cole. And that was his 8th grade picture. So he's going into 10th grade. This is my baby Cole. Are you ready for this? I had these hanging up in my work office. That's my daughter Kaylee. She was 13, and there's baby Cole, no hair. And this is myself and Romeo a billion years ago. Everybody didn't have gray hair, and we were down in North Carolina. So that was fun. And this is my baby. Oh, I had this boy as I was his student. I was his teacher. This is my baby Adam. I was his teacher from the time he was in kindergarten to 6th grade. Basically, I was the only teacher he had for elementary school. We were together a really long time. I miss him every day, and I hope everything's going well with him. This is myself and Andrew when Andrew was in high school, and I was teaching with Romeo at that same school. Love my hair there. And let's see. Oh, this is my student teaching. Look at a baby I am. I'm right in there. I was a baby. That was my student teaching class in Cambridgeport, Massachusetts. That was super fun. Learned a lot. And oh, this one oh man, this is my favorite one. Well, it got ruined. Oh well, I don't care. This is my baby Billy. He's my other Andrew. I had Andrew, Billy, and Adam. Now I had many, many, many students. I taught for 15 years all over the place, all grade levels from preschool all the way up to adults. But Adam and Billy were with me for a very long time. They were with me for about 6 years, and Andrew, of course, is still with me. And this is my other Andrew. This is a young lady who, when I was teaching, she was a student at the high school. And this is Andrew. He's the only student. This is the other Andrew, Andrew S. He's the only student Romeo and I ever had together. He had autism. Socially, he needed to be in my life skills class. But I love you, girl. Please, ditto, ditto, ditto. But he was in Romeo's pre-calculus class because he was obviously brilliant. And then Jenna, this is a great story. This is probably God honoring me the most ever in my life. She was going to leave the class. I was doing what's called in-class support. I was teaching with the other teachers. Who these teachers were like the FFA teachers, the agricultural teachers, and Jenna was in the class and she really didn't have any friends in there. And so she was getting ready to drop the class. And Andrew was in there and his other friends. And I said to her, I just had a feeling about her. I said to her, I said, Jenna, do me a favor if you can. I know you don't have any friends in here. You're a senior in high school. It's the whole thing. I said, but just wait 1 week. Would you just stay 1 week? And not only did she stay a week, she went to the prom with Andrew. She wrote me later on, years later, when like about 15 years ago, when Cole was a baby. I got when Facebook, you're starting to use Facebook more, 15, 17 years ago, whenever it was. She found me on Facebook and she wrote me a message and she told me, and this is God honoring me through her. that because of her experience with myself and Andrew, she became a special education teacher, and she's been a special ed teacher for probably 15 years now, probably going to be more than I even taught after this. And she has two beautiful babies. And that made my whole life so happy. And then these are my girls. This is me, obviously, more current. This is my Jennifer who made that fit, and this is my Jordan. These are my two besties that I picked up when I was working at Piece by Piece. I pick up besties wherever I go because God is so good. So I just wanted to show you guys some of that because it's hey and oh wait, I have and I'm going through very special things that I found, and I waited until you got here. Ready? I found this. Ange sent me this. I love it. And it's right here. I look at it all the time. So it's good to look at the pictures and know the blessing that the Lord has given me. It really is. And I'm so grateful. I truly am. So that's it for that. Now I didn't think I would have any haul for you, but I do because I'm me. So let me show you first the Daily Grace haul. Daily Grace Company is a company that does all kinds of things scripture related. This book is great, except it really catches cat hair. Because this morning I was like, I'm so annoyed. It's got all this on there from my cats. However, the reality is this is what it's really about. It's a devotional, and you can read it in the morning and at night. And I got this. Hey, happy Saturday to you. Oh, Nana, did you see the pictures? Hold on, I want Nana to see Baby Cole. I found some pictures, Nana. Hold on. There's just one in particular. These are my babies. Hi, Dawn. Oh, Dawn, people, if you don't know Dawn, I did link her down below. I linked Selena down below. Everybody's linked. All right, this baby Cole and his sister KK. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. And then one other one. I've just been finding things and going through things. This and my face is not really good in this picture, but these are my other babies. This is my other. I left Andrew to go to go teach Billy, and that's my baby Billy. He's now 22, and that's Adam. He's 23 now. But they were babies. They were kindergartners. These are my heart. I taught these kids for 6 years straight. They are my heart. I keep them in my heart all the time. Just because you move on doesn't mean you have to not stay connected. All right. Anyway, so my daily grace is so that's what this is. It's the morning and evening. So they're having their I think it's a semi-annual sale, and that's when I go over there and buy stuff, because it's not that the stuff is all that extra expensive or anything, but it's really high quality. And I think everything was like 40% off when I was shopping. Also, I made a shop I made a thanks, Nana. I made a purchase at Happy Planner because I've been using the mini Happy Planner and really, really pleased with it. It's my favorite planner ever, and they're having 80% off right now at Happy Planner if you need any kind of planning stuff. All right, so that's this. And then I got these because one of the things I want to learn how to do is Selena. It's Selena. I want to learn. Yeah, you got it, Dawn. See, you got it. There's a lot of people to remember, right? And I know I think that Juju's having a sale I saw or something, and I know Care Heart's having her sale today. So if you feel so inclined, go over to Defy. You can come back here. I'll be here. Pop over there and grab a little something to support the Disabled Artists Foundation. So they're verse map cards. And it says here, the way you can use them is you can display them around your house, put them in your car, frame the ones you like the most, keep them at your workplace, or use them as prompts in your Bible study. But I don't actually know how to do verse mapping, and I've been wanting to learn. So again, with the sale, this is there. So they're really cool. And it's, you could put, like they say, you put one in your car, put them there. So, and I like cards, so I'm putting them with my other cards over here. And then I got my studies. Okay. So the reason I went on is 2 times I heard from YouTube people that I really like and enjoy who are faith based. They both were talking about how much they love and use this particular study. It's called Search the Word, and it's knowing and loving God through intentional Bible study. It's a workbook, and I tell you, I've been doing that fruit of the spirit one, and I'm making videos of it once a week. and it's been really, really good. What they said is that for people like myself, or they can, I'm like I guess I don't know when you graduate from being a baby Christian, but I definitely feel like I'm still a baby Christian because let me tell you, people, I can't, I can't find the fruit. Sometimes all I find is rotten fruit going through my head. So that's where it's at. And then this one is 30 truths for common lies for women. This is specific for women. This one is I am who Jesus is changes everything. And again, they're just beautiful. I mean, honestly, if I finish with these and I don't really want to keep or don't feel the need to keep the actual I might cut them up. Look at that. Really? I know. I know. You know what though, Selena? The thing is, once you start walking with the Lord, right? You notice it more. Like I could handle my own BS before, not anymore. It makes me very uncomfortable. And this one is called Amen. Look how beautiful this is. Just beautiful. And I think these were $10 each. The story of scripture from Eden to eternity. And I think I might do this one with my son. We'll see. We shall see. So I thought I was going to have to say that I couldn't do the stream on Monday, but that's not the case. Um, so that's it from Daily Grace Co. You have them too, right? Aren't they gorgeous, Dawn? I know. It's so nice to have something pretty as you're working through stuff that's, can be a little theologically challenging. All right, and then I did go shopping, and I hit the Dollar Tree this morning, and I swear to you, people, I was only going in for tissue paper because I don't have any more white tissue paper. Just haven't. I guess I used it all, and I was going in for that, and I needed something for Andrew. Oh, coloring books for Andrew because last night he said he wanted to color. I'm looking all over his apartment, and we did not have any coloring books. One large. Oh, Christmas ornaments with the vinyl. Take a rest. Take a rest. Take a rest. Take a rest. You're here to rest with us, Andrew. So anyway, needless to say, I went into the Dollar Tree and then $69 later, here I am. So it is what it is. These came out of the actual couple of the items I bought at the Dollar Tree this morning. So I'm going to do jelly plating today. I got my jelly plate out yesterday and I forget who I have to thank, but it's one of you people in the boxes, um, for telling me about using baby oil. And I totally cleaned the plate off. Now it's a mess. It's dirty now because I used it yesterday, but um, I was really, really happy with what came out. Hold on, I don't want to lose these. Oh, I'm hanging this up. My best friend Jordan. I love this girl. Jordan is such a wonderful human being. You people would love my friend Jordan. She's like she's her first of all, her birthday's on Christmas, so she shares a birthday with Jesus. And she has a sister who has bipolar disorder who goes to piece by piece. And oh my gosh. Now, and Jordan works there now, and she's just amazing and wonderful. And I love her so much. And she has a wonderful boyfriend named Peter. She went to St. John's or St. Joseph's. Where is it? St. Joe's, same place my aunt and uncle went. All right. All right. So here we go. It's going to be a little bit, this might be a little mashup here. Um, what? You have two shows coming? One is Monday? Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, and you can take a break for 10 minutes though. So I love tissue paper and I am going to that baby shower. Now I want to show you what's interesting. This one was a buck 25, right? Ready? All of these, they changed. So $1.50. So it seemed arbitrary, although I don't think that corporations do. Isn't that one pretty? Corporations really do things in an arbitrary manner, but it seemed like it. Look at these. Love that. Okay, ready for it? Here it comes. Woo-hoo! Rainbow. And this one's really cool too. These are all so cool. I had to get them. Anyway, I would actually have used most of my tissue paper giving out gifts, but they didn't have any plain white for the jelly plate today, but they did have this sparkle. So we're going to use that. I've got a big pile of papers for us to jelly plate with. And listen, people, I'm no Devin Rex over here. I'm not Yolanda. I'm not anybody who knows how to use a jelly plate. Candy's always so sensible. She said the buck 25 was probably left over. Isn't it cute? I know, right? All right, so those are going away over there. And then I did go to I went to a little live sale yesterday, and I just want to tell you guys about it. Crafted by Chrissy is the woman whose channel it was on, and then there was a woman there, Joe's Journals, and of course I bought a few things. So I'm probably should link them below, and I didn't, so that was dumb of me. I probably won't. So next time, you know what? I'll link them when their stuff comes in, and I'll show it to you. That's good. They were the nicest group of people. I really enjoyed them. And I saw Aaron over there and some other people. All right. And I'm just going to show you the lid. I got these containers. Last week, I had to take my car to get an oil change. And there's a Hobby Lobby that's a much better one usually than the one that's closer to my house. And so this is a place about 40 minutes away. Anyway, I stopped at the Hobby Lobby and I didn't get a lot, but as far as crafting stuff goes, but I did get these two containers. Now they're $7. Dawn, you and I are, believe me, girl. And let me tell you, thanks to you, I got a Simon Says stamp order. I think it was you. I saw yours. You had a haul, or it's one of them. I forget. I forget where I got. I was like, oh, Dawn, I'm gonna kill you. But I went over there and got me something. You know what, Dawn? It's the little pleasures in life. So this is this size. Okay, and it's about is about yay tall. And what I got two of them. They were on clearance for 375. Now they're 688 regularly, and they had some really cool patterns that I would have liked to have gotten. She goes, she posted who tells people not to watch their videos? Girl, I'm coming over there, don't you think? I won't. So I'm gonna take, I decided one of the things, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm decluttering downside, when I'm trying to get things under control, one of the biggest things that's difficult for me are sentimental items. So I'm going to the Shannon Green method, which is you once the box is full, it's full. You can't put any more in there. You can't have any more in that category. And that's what I'm going to do. There's not there, my kids don't, I don't even know if my daughter cares. My son cares. He's sentimental. But if they don't need more from their childhood than this box can hold. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding on to stuff unnecessarily. And so I'm limiting myself to these two boxes for my kids, and we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated. But if you like them, they're really nice. And there was other patterns, but they're not on clearance. This pattern was on clearance and I liked it. So, all right, moving on. Now, the reason I went into the oh, I will. Lanch, don't let me forget, Anch. Don't let me forget. I wish you guys could post pictures in the chat. Um, I got these because I was watching a video which I posted to my YouTube posts of a girl. I don't know how she did it. She took one of her Bibles and she tested all the highlighters out and she just kept highlighting and then checking for like whether it shadows or it bleeds through. I was like, I would not be, I don't, I have a lot of Bibles, but I would not be able to just, you know, I don't know, I just couldn't do it. Not with those. But anyway, the surprising factor was this. She had all the name brand ones, but guess what? The ones that worked the best and didn't bleed through and didn't shadow were the Jot highlighters from the Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree wins again. So I'm going to put those over here because I do all my Bible studies stuff. I sit here and do my studies too. So that's what I went in for. That and the tissue paper. Okay. So I should have just walked out paying like, I don't know, $2.50. Guess what? Here we go. Then I saw these. I shouldn't even have been in this aisle. Aren't these great though? They're the hot colors. Yes, there was only one, so I had to have that. And then these, I have these two pens, and a lot of the stuff that says it's scented isn't really scented. These are scented and they're awesome and they're fun. So I got these, I got these, and I got these. Yup, yep. That's right. I did. And then I really liked how I have this one. Yesterday when I was jelly printing, come on, I used this one. Of course, I forgot that you have to turn it upside down on the jelly plate or it comes up backwards. So it came up backwards, but that's okay. Um, so it's from the Dollar Tree. And so, of course, I saw these and I got these. I love this one. Isn't this nice to send to somebody? Yes. Okay. So we got those and I'm going to use those today. And then I'm doing different things with Andrew, and I need a place to keep this. Okay, this I'm going to use with my cash enveloping that I'm doing. So that's got a home already. But this came together. I love these balloon dogs. I'm going to keep Andrew's stuff. Andrew loves rainbows too. We have that in common. So I'm going to keep the stuff I need for him in here. Like I have to keep, track of my miles when I drive my own car, that kind of stuff. All right. And then speaking of Andrew and his roommate Mikey and I took them out to dinner last night and we celebrated Mikey's 33rd birthday, which was on Tuesday. We went to this place, Bella Italia, where Mikey's mom used to work. She moved to New Hampshire, but Mikey's mom is in constant contact with him. I have never seen a better mother. She moved after the pandemic to live with her boyfriend in New Hampshire, and his dad lives, 30 minutes from where Mikey lives. Um, anyway, Andrew got a pizza. He got a personal pizza, and this came underneath the pizza, and I was like, "Ooh, gel plate." So I took that, and then I did jelly plating on these, but this is some Amazon paper that I'm gonna be jelly plating on. And then from the Dollar Tree Holla, I got two of these. The thing is, people, if you notice there's a theme, I'm doing a lot of purchasing of organizational stuff. And actually there's some stuff, I think there's two things I left in the other room that came from Michael's. But you can put these together, you can stack them. Um, you can stack them, and that well, not right, not if you do it like that, you can't. Yeah, you can stack them, and then so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna put those over here for now. Okay, this is for the cruise. I was going on Pinterest, getting hints on what's the best things to make sure you take on your cruise, and one of them was uh poo poo spray, right? So, oh, okay. No, go ahead. Oh, God bless. We're sending her lots of love, Dawn. Sending you lots of love. And those hospice workers, they're amazing. They're the best. God bless you and her and your husband. So this is put a lid on it. And I got this one at the Dollar Tree, did have the red tag, but it's worth a buck. I hope it smells good. Twisted citrus, natural essential oils, pre-poo toilet spray. Pre-poo. So that's going on the cruise. And then this is the other thing I actually did go to the Dollar Tree for. I went to get Andrew a coloring book. So I got this one, which is that kind where it's a little bit easier. And then I got this one, which is actually really cute if you were homeschooling. It's a little more intricate. And then this, because he likes word searches, I think we're going to try this because he's really good at this kind of stuff. Oh, she is. She was. Wow, Dawn. Oh, that's beautiful. So, Nana's laughing at my pre-poo spray. So I love these spots. And so if Andrew's not into it, I'll do it. But I want to try to pick up the little things for on the cruise too. So I got those. And then earlier, when I showed the picture of my friend Danielle who's having the baby, I ordered her actually a baby book from Daily Grace Co. That is another thing I ordered. It was a board book. But these are really cute. They're like little board books and they're just really cute. Yeah, it's really cute. So it's God made earth, God made seasons, God made colors. Those are going to go in with her baby gifts. And then let's see, don't fall. Okay, this has a phone holder and then your daily moments that are the most important moments of the day, and you can put your phone there. I'm going to put this right here. I have something here I can move. So I'm actually going to slide this back here so I don't forget to set that up. And then I got some fake money because I'm like, I told you I'm going to do some of the cash envelope thing, and I'm going to use these because sometimes I have to figure it all out yet. I didn't figure it out yet. I've watched some videos, but I haven't figured it all out. And then I got this for Andrew also. We have better markers at his house that I bought and he has. But they're really cool. Born to be awesome, rock on, dream hard, work harder, don't give up. So these will be fun. They're velvet art posters. And again, it has the red tag. But I think for like, how many is in there? How many is in there? It doesn't tell me. Five markers, two 8x10 posters, and four 8x5 posters. For $1.50, I think that's really, really good. Oh, that's okay. Oh, Candy. It is tough. Hey, Carol. Whenever I see Carol, it's like I just see the word quiet, and then I'm here. The opposite of quiet. The opposite of quiet. And then the last but not least thing, oh, of course, I can't get my fingernail from the Dollar Tree, is this. So Andrew, so here's the thing, people. I know what Andrew needs, but I didn't want to be pushy when I came in working with him. So I just kind of like I started in February 1st or something. And I've just kind of like been just chill about everything. But Andrew needs some things that are not set up for him. And I just waited. And then his new live-in sort of asked me for help. And so now that she asked for help, she's getting it. I got one of these, which is wonderful. It holds anything. These are the best thing ever because you don't have to laminate, even though I do have a laminator that I haven't even opened yet. Um, and I have the markers, the little markers. I'm gonna need one for me. But what I can do is you can either, they don't have to, they don't have a printer at their house. That's okay. I'm going to teach them all how to do a schedule with Andrew. So, because the problem that's going on is that he's very verbally prompt dependent, and that happens a lot with people with disabilities. So that he's unable to figure out how to go through his day and navigate unless someone's constantly telling him what to do. And he's getting frustrated sometimes because people are constantly telling him what to do. So that's why I got this. All right, and then here, this is the box. I'll just show you. It's really, I like these boxes. I think they're nice. I don't mind plastic. I really don't. I mean, no, yeah, I'm just saying. I know it's all right. And then when I was at Hobby Lobby on Tuesday after my appointment with my car, I cruised around the section that said 75% off of anything that says the spring store. Okay. No, that's not true, Angie. I did take it out of the box. It's over there, and I did print. I did one thing. I cut one thing. I did cut one thing. Um. Anyway, the spring store was 75% off. Is unbelievable deals. So please, people, glitter is my favorite color. Yes, look at that. It's a pouch. I don't know why anybody wouldn't have wanted this. Why it was still there, but it has my name on it, brother. And I needed a new, I actually needed a bigger makeup case. So I'm going to be taking the little pen cases back and reclaiming them for my craft room and using this for my makeup. So that's that. And then I am not someone who is going to share. I don't mind sharing a shower with Andrew, but I'm going on a cruise. I don't know who else was in that shower. I'm not into it. So I got some shower shoes, and you can also use them around the, they're like fake Birkenstock ones. hmm And let's see. Oh, yes, I needed a luggage tag. It doesn't really match my new suitcase because I got well, it's teal. My new suitcase is teal. So this one says out of the office. I don't work in an office, so I may just, I don't know what I'll do with that. I might give it away in terms of like just give it to Goodwill. I don't have a Goodwill. I don't know why I say that. Salvation Army. All right, and then this one, which is Fantastico. This can hold all of your cords for all of your charging needs. What is she saying to Candy about the cricket? Yeah, does Candy have a cricket too? I'm sure she does. We can do it together, Candy. We can get into our crickets together. These are perfect for me. I wanted to open them all the way. See, look. So if you go 75% off anything that says the spring shop, they have they had all the Christmas stuff out already. Yeah, you know what, Candy? When you get one, that'll be when You know what, Angie? That's a good thing. If I can, I'll make it a goal to when Candy has hers that we can get it. Maybe we can like do a FaceTime together. Learn how to use it. These are for your pills, right? Excellent. Lord knows I have pills. I have a lot of vitamins now. This hat is the best perfect hat. It's one of those hats, right? People, the deals on these things were ridiculous. All right, and then I got this was not on sale. Or maybe it was. Look at that. It said 40. Yeah, it was 49. Yeah, 49 cents, not on sale. There's still something you can buy for 49 cents. Look at that. So we're gonna try that today. I just finished a pink one, so and then these were on sale 40% off. Anything with the paper studio, you know how they do that deal. So because I'm having so much fun with my planner, I got this is the holiday pack. I used a lot of those that I already have. This one's for girls, and this is Faith. And then I also had wanted some. Well, these are 5 by 4, 5.5 by 4.25. I kind of I wanted like a 4 by 6 because I think I have 5 by 7s. And I do want to start making some cards that is one of my yeah, Angie, why don't you get Candy and Cricket Joy for housewarming? All right, let me throw this stuff back in here for now so I don't have a major disaster after the stream. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, there we go. Oh, come on, man. All right, what did I do with the other one? My dog's sleeping through all this. God bless her. I don't. Oh, there it is. Okay, just want to put the lid with it. You know what happens? Like, does anyone else do this? I put my readers on and I forget to take. Carol, let me show you my planner. Let me show you. Hold on. Carol, I'm so happy with it. Hold on. I had so much fun. I was decorating it while I was at somebody else's stream. Oh my gosh, hold on. It's right here. It's my new favorite thing is putting stuff in this planner. And actually, it makes me realize what the heck I have going on. So I finished July when I was on this stream, right? And it's mostly the month spreads that I'm having a lot of fun with. And then this is August. And we're gonna go to the beach on wait, is it no, this is July. I'm sorry. This is August. We're gonna go to the beach on Tuesday. So I have to see, and then I love this thing right here. Oh my gosh, Carol, you're gonna have so much fun. Isn't it fun, Nana? So I had okay, so my hair appointment. So this is interesting. So I went to a new salon, the one in my little town, and guess what happened, people? She said to me as I sat in the chair, she said, do you have are you allergic to shellfish? Because we use marine-based products. I said, I absolutely am allergic to shellfish. And she was like, oh my gosh, I've never had anybody say yes. I said, yeah. So what happened was she just put a glaze on and did a great trim, a nice haircut, just how I wanted it. And then she said she was going to order the one that my old salon used because I had to leave the other salon because there was drama. Okay, a lot of drama. Like I was, it's drama, just drama. Anyway, so she she ordered the other one. I was going to go in on Tuesday. However, my son, when I got home from Andrews this morning, he said to me, "Hey, oh, you got yeah, oh, 3D printer. Whoa, you have a 3D printer? That's cool. That's awesome. Well, Carol, they're having an 80% off sale right now at Tabby Planner. I just put an order in myself. Um, so my son said to me, can we go to do you want to take me to Asbury Park, which is down the shore? That's about 2 hours from our house. Uh, Next week. I said, yeah, you want me to take you, honey? I said, what do you want to go for? And he said, he said his friend Xavier, who lives in Yonkers, I think. Cole's been playing video games with him online for like 2 or 3 years. And we already met his friend from Canada because he came to New Jersey and we went to the diner with his parents. So yeah, Carol, I got a lot of really good stuff. I did not spend that much and I couldn't believe it. I posted it on my posts, like I think I don't know if I posted the link or just I snap screenshot it, but I don't always post sale stuff, but that was worth it, man. That was if you're a planner, girl, it's worth it. Anyway, so Cole and I are maybe Romeo, we don't know. He's been in a little bit of a funk, so pray for Romeo, please. The little barn is falling down. It's going to collapse and he's very depressed about it and I can't fix it. I can't help him. I can only pray. Um so yeah, anyway, but so I'm so hoping he'll come cuz salt water does you good. Anyway, we're going to go and Cole's going to hang out with his friend who's going down there for the week for vacation. So very, very cool. I was like, I love it. My son's like, real. This will be the second online buddy that he met. All right. So let's see. I want to just check off my list here, people. Devotional, check. Oh, I have a show and tell. See, I'm glad I made a list. I have a show and tell of two things. Hold on. One of them is hiding. One of them is hiding. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is my new. I'm trying to get an address book going. That's not that great. That plan is not working that great. Let me just take this last sip of tea. Y'all, we need Jesus. Please pray for me as well. Always. Our girl's going through it. Please pray for our friend me. I pray for her every day. So I made a little prompt journal. So whenever somebody does prompts, if I want to play along, I play in this journal. So I think I showed it to you guys last week. Saturday night. Oh, does that mean she's going to do it again tonight? I hope. Bima did Bima's Crafty Corner, one of my favorite YouTube channels, and she's linked down below. I love me some Els. Oh, people, Els was telling about her life story on Thursday. I think it was before I went to work. Els is okay. If you know Els, Els literally was a surfer. She traveled all over the world. She went to she took her daughter in Europe on a sidecar with a motorcycle. I mean, I was like, Els, I thought you were just a grandmama. It made me remember that whatever season of life we meet people in, we have to remember it's not the only season they've had. So I did this with her prompts that night, super fun. And it's always, these prompt games are fantastic because you get out your stuff, right? And then on Mondays, she has a oh, you know what? I'm gonna go back because I do want to keep a post-it telling me what the prompts were. Mondays, she has a prompt game that she started. It's gonna be the first Monday of the month. And I made this, which had me using my napkins. It had me using my inks, my pastas. She had me using what are those things called? And now I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Carol, I know. I'm telling you, Els had, and she was like really humble about it too. She was like just kind of matter of fact. I was like, I was like, this woman. I already have been in love with her from the time I met her online. But like, whoa, I don't even like Vegas. When we go, we've been to Vegas. We flew into Vegas and got right out of town because I don't, drink. Not the Neos. The other things. Yes, yes, pastels, oil pastels. Thank you, ladies. You know your stuff. And then I had made this. Speaking of seasons. I had made this journal with my favorite man sticker, I just had just decorated the cover. That was it, right? And then I started playing. I have Alicia here and this little proverbs here. And then I just started just putting a little bit of things in here, just stuff on the edge, doodling a little, just while I'm listening. I put scrapbook paper over this page, just whatever. I inserted this page here with just whatever, painting, just paint, right? Sprayered paint, just make a little hard thing, put some washies, just not, nothing heavy going on here. But um, I realized that I keep trying to be who I used to be. And it's for me, especially with mental illness, especially with bipolar disorder, especially with psychosis. There's a woman who has a channel called Psychosis in Psychotic in Seattle, and she's so amazing. She has experienced psychosis way more times than I have. I know I've experienced it twice, but she's just given me so much perspective on things. And anyway, that's, I don't know where I'm going with that, but oh, what I'm getting at is when you go through psychosis, and that's even, it's more specific than mania. Like mania for me leads up to psychosis, and then with the mania, I'm still like grounded in this reality, just moving really, really fast. But once psychosis kicks in, I have left the same current reality, that common reality that all humans are organized around. And so once I come back from psychosis, it takes a few years for me to settle back in to my skin, to my life. It's like it's for me, it's like I was ejected out off of planet Earth and up out in the ethers, um, and then just shot back to Earth, and then I have to figure it out. But I don't have to do that all on my own because I have Jesus. So bottom line, I always was doing in the past, I always did the daily creative journal kind of thing. And I've been collecting stuff for it, but it's almost been getting like piled up and like in my way. And so it's really not where I'm at. I really like the planner thing better right now for me. And so I decided I had made this to be my daily journal for August, but I'm not going to do that. I decided I am going to use this as my Adventures with Andrew journal. And it can go on for a year, we do a lot of fun things together. I don't have to record everything. There aren't any rules to it. I can have fun decorating the backgrounds. I can put pockets in. I can put pictures in. I can just write like a journal. So that's what this is going to be. Oh, Darlene, it's definitely unsettling. Girl, yeah. So that's what that is. That's going to be my Adventures with Andrew journal. And I'm excited about it because now I have a little more of it helps me with focusing. So I did that with you guys. We're ready to play. Yay, let's do it. All right. So, oh, sorry, Belle. My dog does not like loud noises. She has serious PTSD. I don't know from what because we adopted her as a senior. All right. So I did alcohol inks yesterday, and I did. I'll show you what I made. This is my gel plate. Now I do keep it in the case, but I honestly found that if I put this on when it's just sitting here, because we have so much hair in my house, so much fur, I should say fur. And my plate is not what you would call clean, but that's because I'm not that kind of crafter. Let's get that off of there. I think this is I can't tell which side I used. I only cleaned one side, and it must have been this one that I used yesterday. See, look, even still, is that hair? I swear, people. I swear Lola just, she floats all over my Yeah, right? That'll be special. So this is the plate we're going to use. I have this brayer. I also ordered some new brayers because I wanted to try something try a new one. They're over here. Let me show you what I did yesterday though. And I have the 9 by 12. This is the 8.5 by 11. I have the 9 by 12. I know I have a 5. I think I have a 5 by 5 square one, and I have the little one, the little like pocket size 3 by 4. I didn't take those two out. I just took this one out and the bigger one, but I didn't use it. Oh, you have the Huskies. Oh, girl. Well, you know what Lola has in her, which I finally figured it out. We not finally figured it out. We figured it out. My mom ordered the DNA kit for her the Christmas after we got her. She has 25% Cocker Spaniel. And it's really beautiful. Like when we're taking a walk and she's like in like outside, we take a walk towards the cornfields, and like her fluff is like flowing and behind her. It's so nice. But then I get in the house and I'm like, John calls them dust. What are those things called? The dust things, the tumbleweeds. That's the word. So yeah, I wasn't going for any effect or anything like that. I'm more about what kind of paper I'm making, use what paper kind of paper I'm getting because I'm going to use it for collage, and I may or may not stamp on it. We'll see. So I got this one, which I like. That's deli paper. I'm gonna put the papers over here. This was just a roll-off page. You know what I did, people? When I was at Michael's, I bought this paper. I thought it was cardstock. It's not. It's printer paper. So I have a whole bunch of neon printer paper. So I'm just gonna use it. And this one's also a deli. This one is I brayered on this on purpose. I love because with this you can it's the Bounty paper towels. They're like the napkins that we use, right? Romeo tried to cheap out and get the Scott towels. Oh my lord! Then my brother came and my nephew puked everywhere, and we didn't have any good paper towels. So Romeo was like, "I just wanted to try them." I'm like, "Oh well, it was the wrong time." No, sorry. And you know what? Aren't they lucky to have you clean in the kitchen? That's awesome. You're so good. Well, I don't know who did it. I'm assuming it was Romeo, but I told Cole yesterday when I was talking to him, "Oh, people, oh, get this. Somebody cleaned the toilet." I said, when I hung up the phone, but one of you has to clean that toilet. Because when you got two men and especially a teenager, you got to clean that toilet multiple times a day practically. Anyway, so my daughter texted me yesterday and she goes, "Mom, okay, so I have to explain this, but let me show you these first. This is okay, there are two different things going on here. This is matte photo paper with alcohol inks. I love how these came out. They're very muted. I like it. That's another one. And this is another. And these are oh, Nana, please. Like these are like Yubo paper made by Bria Reese, but they're not Yubo paper, but they're like Yubo paper. That's what it says. I don't know. I got them on a clearance a long time ago. I felt really good about using them. This isn't usually my color palette, but boy, I like this. Yeah. So yesterday, oh, okay. And then one other thing before I'll tell you this story. This is when I was at Devon Rex for Art, which is Yolanda. Um, Somebody in the chat said they were using medical, like the paper from them at the doctor's office. And I always want, I don't know about you people, when I go to the doctor, I always want to take that paper because I just throw it away. But I almost did one. Anyway, she goes, you can get it on Amazon, you can get it on Amazon cheap. So it was $10 for this roll. And I was trying to find out which side was better, the shiny side or the matte side, but I'm not sure. I was going kind of crazy. I was at that sale, so I was trying to pay attention to the live sale and do this. So that's what this is. But I will tell you, it comes out really nice. I love the feeling, the sound, the crunchy. So this is the medical paper. And actually, let's see this. Yeah, I don't see a huge difference. And this was just I laid down the mask and rolled over it. So um yeah, this was a rolling on paper. That's the doctor paper. So my daughter texts me. She goes, "Mom, why did you put that video in the family group chat?" I said, "I didn't. I sent it just to you." She goes, "No, you didn't." So we have a I don't know about you people, but I got too many. The problem is there's too many of these dang chats, okay? All these group chats. I got two group chats for Andrew's, Team Andrew, and the homestead for all the staff that works there. So that's those two. Then I got myself and my two brothers. I got myself, my two brothers, and my mom. I got Cole and Romeo and myself. And then this big one is my two aunts, my uncle, who are all very not my Aunt Barb is a little bit, but my aunt and uncle who we went to the beach with, God bless them, I love them. They're very straight laced. They're very straight laced. So and they're wonderful people. So I'm not throwing any shade there. We love them dearly, but they're just, straight laced people. And so my so Rome oh, so it's my yeah, so it's my 2 brothers, myself, my daughter, my aunt and uncle, my other aunt, and my mom. That's who's in that chat, the group chat. So Romeo sends me this thing. He texts me this thing. It's a video, and let me just show it to you because it really won't. What she says here to right with the group chats, right? Hold on. I have to show it to you people so you can really get the full effect of how embarrassed I am. Okay, let me just show it to you. Let's see here. I think he sent it to me on Messenger. Yeah, he did. Okay. Are you ready for this? I got to turn it up. Let me see. Wait, hold on. People like, I can't believe I did this. It's talking about being at work and you don't want to be there. I sent it to my daughter because she's a nurse and their job is hard. But I meant to send it to my daughter, and unfortunately, I sent it to the whole family. And then my son found out because I text Romeo and told him. And so Cole's like, "You need to get your phone taken away from you. You absolutely do not deserve to have your phone. I'm gonna trim these. I'm gonna trim these as we go along." He's like, "It's over, mom." And then my daughter's like, "You are too young to be that old, mom. Come on, get it together. I have to give you a technology lesson." So, anyway, that was my big embarrassment of the day. I'm just constantly embarrassing myself. I've been doing it my whole life, truly. Now, I want to say this paper is nice. This is the medical paper. It really is. It's like a deli paper. It's similar. It's similar, and I like the deli paper a lot. So, oops, I forgot to turn that on. Okay, I turned it all down. Right? Did I turn it all down? Yes, I did. So, buddy. If you don't want to go to work, just tell them you shit your pants. Oh, my sweet little Aunt Jeannie, my godmother. Oh, God bless her. And then she texted me about getting together this week. It's for dinner with my mom. I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I can see your face at this point. Just too embarrassed. Too embarrassed. All right. So yeah, Angie has too many family chats too, right? I know. It gets confusing. I have to pay better attention. I think it's just a lesson for me in learning to pay better attention to what I'm doing. Alright, so these are just that's just a roll off. Now, something with these roll off ones, I think I like to do stenciling on there and stamping, that kind of scenario. I really love this one. This is like, I think, dark blue. I, and I'm gonna mix the oh, that's awesome, man. When I did this is interesting. Look what I did. I did one on this part, one on this part. Sort of weird, but it works out. That must have come up really light, I guess. Yeah, it did. I like to actually when I put on the alcohol inks and I had left some of the acrylic paint on there. I really liked the mm, I really liked the way that that looked. Now this is the Amazon packing paper. That's all the rage these days. I love how this came out. So these are all ones that I just threw on there. Just a little piece here, a little piece there. So I really like how they came out. This was the roll off one. And I'm just going to trim these a little because they're a little unwieldy. So what are you guys up to, man? I shouldn't take me this long to go ahead and ask you what's going on. We have 222 subscribers, people. Look at that. I never really look at that. I just look, I said I was going to do a giveaway when we had 200, and that's 22 people ago. I got to get it together. I love doing a giveaway. Let's do one. We'll do one. I'll put the video. We'll do a giveaway. Yes, yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I'm grateful for every one of you. Thank you so much for coming around this part of the crazy town. Yes, yes. I checked the weather for the beach. It's going to be 77. It's going to be beautiful down at that beach this week. I'm excited. I actually am such a brat that I wanted new beach chairs. So Romeo just said to my aunt and uncle when we were down there, he goes, "Do you want to just keep these? Laura wants new ones, so you have extras." So because it probably wasn't really to other people. Oh no, I'm breaking up. Oh no, I have my headphones in. It's not working. It's not working. What in the hay? Hold on, Ange. Give me a second here. It's not breaking up for Candy. Okay. I agree, Carol. She says starting over is uh, a curse and a blessing. I agree. I agree. You know the thing about okay, it's not breaking out. I'm glad. Thank God. I'm like I put the headphones in. So and actually also, you know what else? I upgraded my internet, and they're sending. We have T-Mobile, and they're sending a new thing. So hopefully, but there's a booster, and my son has the booster in his room, so that should be good enough. I have to say, once I stopped teaching, I got really out of the technology game. When I was teaching, I was in it. I was in it. I was on it. I was doing it, but I was also younger. So there's a little bit of that too. Okay. But I've decided, like officially, that I'm really just going to use YouTube. I keep the Facebook account open. I have two of them by accident. I don't know how that happened. I think it must have been when I was manic. Um, but I'm going to keep the Facebook account open so that I can communicate by messenger with people. And you know, anybody can always make a comment on a video if they need to get a hold of me. Um, and my email is on. I think it's on here when you go to the about. I could probably put that in my email's a really good way to get a hold of me because I do check it every single day. That's something that I made a habit out of during the pandemic because that's when Cole was being schooled through the virtual learning, and I needed to I needed to make sure I stayed on top, especially that one teacher was pretty lame. We always get one of those. All right, let me get a sip of drink here. Oh, here we go. All righty. So let's see. A little bit here, a little bit there. Oh, let's see here. I tell you, jelly printing, I was feeling really stressed out yesterday, like really stressed out. I couldn't tell you really what about, but I was just having that this discomfort in my soul. Um, Jay, Jay, we'll get there. We'll get there. I am going to the beach again this week, though, Ange. And then I'm going on. Then I'm going. Andrew, we're gonna have to put it in my planner, okay? That's just it. I can't do anything without. If it's not in my planner, it's not happening. Mm. Now tonight, Beth Jeweler's on, and I'm saying all this because you know what, guys? I always forget that there's new people coming all the time. New people watch the replay, and I want to be able to say to the people who are new, and thank you for coming. Um, Even if they're just new to me, but maybe they don't know Beth, right? So Beth's on at 6 o'clock tonight, and I plan on being there, not being square. And Bima is on tonight too. I think this is the next thing I'm going to do. Angie, you're in. When we get to heaven, we're not calling. We're hugging. We're hugging. Angie, I'm going to meet you before we get to heaven. Don't be ridiculous. I told Dorinda that too. That I was hoping I can meet her before we get to heaven, and she's like, "I think it's going to happen. We'll get that. We'll get it together." All right. Let me look for tonight though, just so you guys know. I'm on here now, and then Beth's on at 6, Juju's on at 8. I think Rebecca's on at 9, and Bima's also on at 9. So I am going to be typing that list up and posting it. I wonder if you can like pin a post on your posts. I maybe will even put it in the description box of all my videos, right? So if somebody can find it that way, that's not a bad idea. I do have a Facebook group. I could put it there. I don't know how to get into the Facebook group because once again, the whole thing was a casualty of my episode. All right. Last episode. I feel like I'm a personal TV show. The last episode. Speaking of TV shows, who's watching Leanne Morgan's show? My hairdresser and I are both watching it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm gonna clean some of this off with the baby oil to get a fresh start. And basically all I had to do was this, and I kept a baby wipe. I tell you what, I don't know how Mary works without baby wipes. She doesn't use baby wipes. I cannot craft without baby wipes. And I need a paper towel. I think I put them over here. Hi, babe. So sweet baby doing? Oh, gotta give the baby a treat. Ooh, for the baby. Ooh, for the baby. We love that baby. Okay. Oh, knock it off, and Angie Brown. Don't do it. She goes, she's gonna make listen, maybe Candy and I'll get our butts, we'll get our shizzle together, and we'll take a road trip to come see you one day. You never know. You never know. You know? She's gotta move. I gotta raise this kid, but you know. All right. Nana's laughing. Are you laughing at Nana? Don't laugh at me. I'm silly. Am I silly, Nana? All right. So, also, I love the smell of baby oil. So, personally, I thought this was a great thing. Now, some people like to do it like the woman I watched a video, of course. She said she likes the control, but I don't mind just flopping on the oil, and it will condition your plate altogether. And then I took something else from Devon Rex. If you haven't seen Yolanda Devon Rex do her jelly plates magic, you need to get over there and watch it. No, no, no. Come lay down. Excuse me. In the bed, please. In the bed. In the bed. Come on. In the bed. Come on. In the bed. I can't let her walk downstairs by herself because of her leg. Come on, Belle. Lay down. I'll give you a little treat. Go, a little treat for you. Get in there. You stay. Okay. Lay down and stay. Good girl. That's my good girl. Okay. Good girl. Who's good? Who's a good baby? Who's a baby? She's a good baby. Oh, Angie's saying 7 years old. Angie, you're making Nana laugh. You're making her laugh. So you just apply a little pressure. And a lot of people like these crusty bits, and I do too. I do. But I tend to like to start my next session of plating, of jellying. And I'm just somebody that likes to make painty papers out of it, you know. But I'm telling you, if you want to really know how to use one of these and see how to make magic out of it and do all kinds of cool stuff, you got to go over to Devon Rex for art, and she is linked in the description box below. 100% she is. Yep, yep. I just go around the side. I was remember Mary has a video on her channel for acrylic skins that she did like I don't know 12 years ago or something, and it's got like I don't know 80,000 views or something ridiculous. And I would love for her to do that again. Oh, Carol, she's a little shy sometimes. Yes, yes, you got that right. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, see what I'm saying? People smell so good. Boy, it smells good. That smells good. Oh, and so I'm downstairs going, running around trying to get ready for the stream. And I had left my headphones in my pocketbook. So, because when I'm at Andrews, I wear them at night because I wait for him to go to sleep, which it takes him like an hour and a half, 2 hours to fall asleep. Poor thing. Um, but, uh, wait, hold on. I didn't try this. What about this? Just have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Careful. Go back and forth. Like, yeah. Oh, this is very satisfying. This like very satisfying. Oh, see, I just thought of somebody who I forgot to put in the list. I knew I was going to forget people. Mrs. Gigi. All right, I'll be putting her on the list. I have to write it down or I won't remember. My buddy from Sweden. Been knowing her since forever, man. Before neither of us had channels going. We were over there with the caged fish. Carla, who's awesome in and of herself. All right. I think this is good enough. It is not going to be perfect. Nothing in my life is perfect, and that's okay. All right. Except this is kind of fun. Angie said, girl, put paint on that and don't sit up there and clean it. All right, Angie, I'm doing it. I'm gonna put some paint on it now. So the interesting thing is she said it will not take away, the girl doing this said it will not take away the the yellow stained effect that you get from using the alcohol inks. So like you just got to live with it. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to use your alcohol inks, you just got to live with the fact that your plate is going to be a little bit yellow. And I'm okay with that for sure. All right. There we go. All right. Now, Angie, do you have a gel plate? Have you ever used one? I don't know if our friend Angie uses one. They're fun. I like that little 5x5 one too. Yeah, Nana says I can pull this up. I think I will, Nana. Good idea. Yeah, because you're not going to get every little spot, and I can get. Let me tell you something, people. You're seeing my OC. I don't have a lot of OCD, but when I get it, oof, it hits hard. Like that's a little. I could get a little OCD on this. Now, what's interesting is once you get more on there, then I don't care at all. So weird. I have such a weird brain. All right. So, okay, we're not doing the alcohol inks to start. We're gonna do. Oh, where did I put those? I wanted to use those Dina Wakley ones that I bought, but of course, do you think I can remember where they are right now? No. No, come lay down. Girlfriend, you're not going down there right now. You're laying here. You're laying down. Huh. All right. Well, whatever. We're gonna try this new pink. So this is from Hobby Lobby. Um, Candied Rose. Hey, Candy's here, and we have Candied Rose. So I wanted to try because back in the day, a lot of the paints were 50 cents. They're not anymore. And I wanted to see how the 50-cent paint was gonna work. Give it a whirl. You do have one? No, I wasn't kidding, Angie. I couldn't remember. I feel like I remember when you got one though. I do. I feel like I remember. Are you kidding? No, Angie, I'm just have no brain. Okay, that's what's going on. All right, this is not easy to open though. I tell you what, these nails have been such a surprise to me. I didn't think that they like I go off the stream, I just wipe the acrylic nails, I wipe everything off. Even I had yesterday a big thing of alcohol ink on my finger that went away. I do wash my hands a lot though. Don't get me started on that. It's another whole OCD issue. People, I'm really coming clean today. All right, I just wondered what I did with those paints, but I want to use these acrylic paints that I got also at Walmart. I have bought them a while ago, so let me grab them. They're right here. Oh, and I'm knocking over things. So they're just literally acrylic, but they're neon. I love neon. And I have two kinds of white. I really like this snow titanium white from Deco Art Americana for this purpose. And then with the black, if I want to add some black in, I have to go get my regular black. But for now, I have the color, whatever that's called, shift. And that's another person. Has anyone seen Laura Laughing Dog's Book Nook? Haven't seen her. And she's the one who sent me those years ago. I mean, five, no, not even five, no, 7 years ago, maybe. She sent me those. Such a nice gift. And she does such beautiful work. All right, there's a lot of greens here in this palette. And let me see where my other here, Belle. Let's see what I do with the other. I'm trying to see what we want to start with as far as paper goes. Oh, I also saved a couple pieces of cardboard I was gonna do, but I saved these. I bought some new dishes. Oh, people, I got a $39 set of dishes 'cause we really needed new dishes for $9.50. Even Cole was like, "Whoa!" See, Nana said Deco Art is dependable. Yeah, I agree. So this has that pattern on it. Now, of course, I didn't need all of them, but this is where my plates and bowls came from. These, so I thought I would do something with them, but at least I'll use it as a little thing. No, she's not mad. Oh, Angie, no. You know what, Angie? That's what happens. You get hooked on something for a while. I feel you. Believe me, once I get the cricket going, I'm sure I will be hooked on it. And then these are comp books that I had at work. Okay, they were for trainings and stuff, but I don't need the trainings or any of that information anymore. So I have all this extra paper, like this much, that I can use on here too. So we have that. So let's have some fun. Let's just get to it. Let's get to getting. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to move these so I can get to a stencil. I'm going to use up. I'm going to start with the papers that are already prepared. I have a piece of paper towel, a piece of the medical paper, and then these are just tissue papers from the Dollar Holla. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, and nobody's mad. Everybody respects you and nobody's mad. We're good. I got an extra one of these. Now, I did order this on Amazon, a pack of 3. 2 of them I'm taking on the trip with Andrew, and this one, thanks to Devin Rex, I'm gonna use on the jelly plate. Isn't that cool? I didn't realize how much until I started watching videos again because I hadn't watched any jelly plate videos in a while. I did not realize how much. Oh, hold on. I want to get the new brayers. I thought I put them over here. I did. Come on. I didn't. Oh wait, I want to do these too. These are also pieces that I want to use. Um, how did I not put the new brayers? I had them. I brought them in. Oh well, we're just going to use this sprayer. I do have new brayers though, 3 of them, and I'd like to try them out, but I can't find them. Um, I didn't remember how much drying time, like not time so much, but how much when you let it dry, the difference it makes for the layering. I kind of forgot that. All right, let's start out with some yellow. And my biggest problem is the same thing I do with everything. I do it with condiments too. Too much. We're going to start out with this palette here, right here. Um, I tend to put too much product on. Okay, so I'm going to really try to work on that. Devin taught me that when the little V's pop up, that means you have too much paint. And when I was when I was doing it yesterday, I'm like, oh my god, every single time the little V's are popping up. All right, we're gonna need a little pokey tool for this job. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. I love this thing, man. I've used it for scoring, which is what it's intended for, but I also use it for lots of things like this. It's fantastic. This is another Dollar Tree phenomenal thing. Okay, and just wipe it off. Yes, that's right. And just saying one drop goes a long way. Yep, Ange, I'm going to listen to you. So we're just going to do a little drop, a little drop. Okay. I'm listening to Ange. One drop goes a long way. So this is more of like a sunflower, sunshiny color, a yellow medium. This one's called yellow. So I did get a chance to pop over to Jacqueline's, but only for 15 minutes. She's Lovely's Crafting Lodge, and she is lovely. That girl was made for YouTube, people. She is a wonderful YouTube person. I mean, that her personality is just perfect for YouTube. Truly. I haven't seen somebody like her who's just absolutely nailed it as a YouTube person in a while. She's very authentic, but also really just I don't know, her presence and her whole manner is just beautiful. You can tell she's a beautiful human. And that's what I love that. But anyway, she always has her sales when I'm working. So I haven't been able to go. But I am excited because last year I purchased from her Christmas journal. And that's what I'm going to use this year. And I'm going to possibly start taking my photos from Christmases past, and just putting them in there. Maybe that'll be what I work on this holiday season. I did order an Advent something from Happy Planner. I don't know really what is. Oh, Angie, she adored you. Angie, that's one reason I like her. Angie, can I tell you something? I uh I observe a lot in this community as much as I talk. I've been observing for many years, and I watch how people treat you personally, you particular. And how they treat you is so important to me that if they don't treat Angie nice, I don't associate with them. That's my way of thinking and my way of being. And that's just how I feel. So this is really cheap paint. You can get the whole set for, I don't know, $10 if that from well, let's throw a little of this in from Walmart. I'm glad I'm using it because it was sitting up there and I was thinking, oh, I've had that for a couple months. I haven't even touched it. Oh, love this color. I bought myself a workout shirt. That's my next thing, people. I really, really want to get stronger. It's not about weight loss. It's not about vanity. It's not about that. It's about I can't do the work God has given me to do if I am not in good shape. And I'm really still struggling with sugar. I really have a serious issue, and I pray every day. The other night, I struggled so hard, I stopped and bought a bag of Skittles. I mean, really, people, really. All right, so I guess we're gonna just get started here. Look, see, okay, okay. See, this is good. This is thin. This is what you're supposed to have. I usually have glops of paint everywhere. Okay, people, I think we might get something good going on here. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Oh, I forgot to put my. Hold on, I gotta get my roll off situated. I should just grab one of those books and roll off. Let me grab a. I have some books over here. I don't know either, Candy, but oh, Nana, thank you for backing me up. Well, I did buy. They were a twofer, and so I got one for Cole. Cole doesn't have any problems like that. He could eat it. He could take it or leave it. He eats healthy, loves salad. He's a good boy. He exercises. He's active. So he doesn't have that like obsessive food thoughts. All right, let me just grab one of these books, and we'll use this as our roll off. Oh, look at these! I love these. I love transparent stickies. Okay, we're good. I didn't even use much of this at all. These were like free. People donate stuff to where I used to work. Okay. And oh, I also have these here too. These are kind of fun. I think we'll try one of these in here. They're the high flow. I'm running out of room. I'm always running out of room, people. I shouldn't be running out of room. I have a massive size desk. Um, One of them I had to add alcohol to. Oh, whoop, that one just hold on a second. My ring light has now got that paint on there. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry to move you around. Oh, we love you so much. Yeah, I know. No, you know what? That's right. And you know what, Ange? You're not the only one, by the way. The people that you think just blocked, they blocked all of us. I mean, please. I found out who my real friends were, and I'm really glad because you all are real friends. All right. So this high flow, just put a little of this in there if we can get it to go without. Yep. See, look at that. Dinky, dinky, dinky doo. Okay. All right. I'm gonna twist her down. What about anyway? One of these was chunky. I had to put some. Absolutely, Angie. It's immature. That's exactly right. You know what, Angie, you nailed it. That's it. It's immaturity. It's immaturity. And I'm sorry, but you're grown. You're grown. You got kids, and you're acting like that. Really? Oh, this is going to be a beautiful sunset situation. All right, let's do the pizza box netting. Oh, it fits perfect, man. Yeah. This is it, brother. This is just like the same material. It's the same kind of pattern and material. I think a little thicker than you get with like the fruit. When you do the oh wow, it's coming off. When you do the fruit, the fruit things. All right, let's see now. All right, let's see if I can get this right. Let's do be magical. All right. What did you say? I think it may have something to do with she who shall not be mad at shall not be named. Oh, all right, here we go. And now here's where I'm at. So we just let this is my question. So we let this dry, right? And then we put white over it, right? That's the gist that I was getting from the whole experience that I was. And I like it that it's in a square, personally. So wait, so we do this. That's what I remember. Andy's funny. One, two, three. This thing feels good. This is gonna be good on the trip. Now, of course, we're going north to Canada, so it may be warmer or cooler up there, right? I mean, I don't know. Never been to Nova Scotia. Isn't it adorable, Nana? It comes in a 3-pack on Amazon. It was a 3-pack, purple, pink, and blue. And Andrew likes blue, so he'll get the blue one, and I'll get the purple one, and the craft room will get the yellow one. Yeah, 3-pack. And definitely under 10. It was maybe $15 at the most. I'm not spending a lot on stuff. It's really great. It works perfect. Now, Devin had one that was a little bit bigger, but this one does the job for sure. It does the job. Oh, I don't want to forget to try out this too. Oh, right, Angie, you do. You do. It's still Tennessee, forget it, right? Okay, this is where I always go overboard. So again, like Angie said, one drop goes a long way. I'm glad you guys are here with me because I was doing way more than one drop yesterday. I mean, I was going like I was making a sandwich. Like I was putting mayo on. Oh, it's so satisfying, this feeling though of brayering like this. It just feels really good. And then it's like a big surprise. It's like a dopamine hit, right? I think we're good. I'm proud. Look, I don't have any of those V's except for the ones that we want from the thing I had. All right, now I think we'll just go with copy paper. I'm using it. This is a leftover. I just put a new cartridge in my printer. So this is a recycled piece. Speaking of recycled, I miss Shelly. I want her to get on there. Malia said it too. We gotta start bombarding Shelly and telling her, oops, I got my fingernail caught there. And telling her we want her um to stream again. She's gotta make time for us. All right, here we go. I'm talking about crafting mamas, if you don't know who she is. Okay, so Carol says I was spraying glue on the wooden animal layers, glue on the gel plate. Were you really? Can you do that? Really, Angie? I can do painting papers on the Cricut? Really? I didn't know I could do that. Really? All right, it didn't show up with anything that I was looking for. That's all right. Probably I didn't add enough paint this time, but that's okay. I'm in the learning curve. So we're gonna keep this and we're gonna add some more. This time I want to try the acrylic this one. Also, I don't think these paints are real, like they're neon paints tend to be a little bit less you know, thick than um the other ones. No way. Carol says you can put you guys. Okay, so I just learned two things. People, I learned everything I know. I want to get, you know what, Angie, when I learn how to make a t-shirt on the Cricut, I don't have a heat press, but I think I can get like iron on paper or something. I'm gonna make a t-shirt that says everything I know about crafting, I learned from the people in the box. Because that's the truth. I have learned so much more from you guys than I ever learned watching actual videos. And I don't know about you, but it's like I don't know. Once I got into the streaming, watching actual just plain videos, unless it's somebody I know, I don't know. It's not as appealing to me. All right, so we've got this guy. This is our 50 center, 50 cent, and let's put in some of this purple. Do you hear my? Can you hear? Can you guys hear Cole? He's so cute, guys. His voice cracked. Okay, people, are you ready for this? Yesterday. Okay, I'm getting chills. Yesterday, I was at the top of the stairs. He just got out of the shower and he was walking by and he stopped and we were talking. While we were talking, his towel fell off. And I said, "Oh, I guess you are grown up." Oh. And then he goes, "But I don't have any hair on my armpits." I said, "That's a good thing. You don't want to be too hairy." Oh, people, I was, oh, Nana, I turned bright red. You know, I turned bright red, right? He was so, I'm telling you, this kid, I don't know where he came from. He was so calm, cool, and collected. He was just like so chill about it. He was not, look, I'm getting goosebumps about it now. I get goosebumps talking about my son because he's such a blessed soul. He's such a blessed soul. I know Darlene's Darlene, do you have kids? And if you told me already, maybe you're a grandma, I think. I don't know. I apologize that I don't remember. I want to remember. I just am not great at remembering. All right, so I think we'll pull out some other stuff. Some other stuffs. Okay, let's see. I do need to go through my stencils and make sure I want to keep everything. I really do like most of them. We got this guy right here. Oh, actually, it probably should have gone the other way. There it is. Okay. Now, I think if we wanted to, stay right there, we could put the white on here or the black. Let's put the black. All grown. Oh, you do have grandchildren. Okay. Okay. Okay, Ange. Listen, I'll get my notebook and write it down. I will write it down. We will have a chat date where you can help me to help myself. Oh, did I tell you what my nephew said? I might have told you guys, but it's so funny that John had when John's Romeo's funny with with the kids. Like when there's something really funny that one of the kids in our family says, he always holds on to it and like he inserts it into conversations. Very sweet. And so, but my nephew gave him a new one. So my nephew Evan, who is Charlotte's brother, big brother, He is my brother. He is literally my little brother all over again. He cracks me up. So he said, John was Romeo was talking to him when we were down the beach about something, and he said, uh, and so Romeo said to him, Evan, don't be like me. And without even missing a beat, Evan said, well, why don't you not be like you, Uncle John? So I said something today. I said, I don't know, don't be like me or something like that. Oh, I said, something like that. And so Romeo, of course, brought that up. He used it, he inserted it. Oh, thanks, Ange. Thanks, Candy. It's okay. It's okay. You're so Candy, you're so good to me. All right. We're gonna pull up not with the same one because I don't really love it. We're gonna do a tissue paper pull here just to get the bubble to get this here. All right. And I did notice watching a few people with the tissue paper that you have to be super delicate, um, which is not my strong point, but also very good for me. It's good for me to slow down. Oh gosh, this is the texture. This is beautiful. This is what I was thinking yesterday. I was thinking, oh, it's so much fun to do the gel plate for the reason of just the tactile sensory experience. Okay, cool. Oh, we're going off though. No, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, here we go. So we got just that there, which is fine. And now I'm going to put some neon pink from the other set on here. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. So my daughter had a really great time in Majorca. The only thing I worry about when she goes on all these round the world trips is one day she's going to find a place in another country that she wants to live, especially with the way America is right now. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to put a little bit in each of these, just a tiny bit. It will doesn't that it didn't we didn't get a lot last time, so I'm thinking if we just go into the circles and do it up. Hey, does anyone know where Eileen Lyons is? I didn't see her. Oh, Kathy Berg. That's another one. I want to put her channel. Hold on. I got to write these down real quick because I'll forget. Gigi and Kathy Berg. I knew I was going to forget people. And only just because that's my brain, not because I wanted to, not by choice. But I was thinking about Eileen, because I've been to Kathy's and I haven't seen her there, and that was odd to me. Okay, I might have gone a little overboard here. We'll see. We shall see. Who loves the white, the rubber, the roll off pages better than the prints sometimes? Me. Oh, see, this is actually really good for the jelly plate. I don't know if it'll pull up, but as far as like the thickness goes, like those little D's, they're going away. It's like not too thick. Yeah. Oh, I love that color. All right, we're gonna let that one dry, just like that. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna pull that one up with white, and we'll see what we get. So let's get our magical fan out. It's not Nana nailed it. The entire process is fun. It's so true. It's so true. It's just so much fun. Yeah, I want as I'm putting things away, I want to make it where I had these like under the desk. I want to give these guys like some real estate. My jelly plates just on my shelf. Because the thing about it is, for me, if it's not easy to reach, I don't reach for it. What is he doing in there? That group of. Oh, okay. Darlene, good point. She said it's probably some beating to start from the leftover baby oil. Good point. I forgot to wipe it down 100% with I did a little bit, but not 100% with the baby wipe. Good point, Darlene. Very good point. This is going to be cool though. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is going to look good. So we're going to pull this one up with, should we do tissue? Yeah, we'll do the other side of that tissue paper because that's what I have. Thanks, Candy. I think so too, right? I just like to hang this on my wall. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, that's right in your face, guys. I'm just not as talented as it goes for actual doing that. Right, and cherries. You know what's really interesting? Oh my God, people. I was like, I'm looking at YouTube on my iPad and I saw like right here, there's like some specks of orange. And I was like, wow, it's weird. I don't see it on here. It's not on here. It's on the iPad. Captain Obvious strikes again. Oh my goodness. All right. I think that's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Oh, take care, darling. I hope they had a great time. Thanks for stopping in. All right. This is going over here. All right. Now, this is where I got to remember to just be gentle. I'm going to do what Angie said. One drop goes a long way. You can always add more. You can't add less, right? I'm sorry if it's frustrating you how slow I am at this. All right. Let's see. Dinkity doo. Dinkity doo. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be something. We'll see. Andrew's Jeremy, he was taking Andrew to the fair again today, but Andrew didn't know. I said, I'm not going to tell him. Oh, one of the this is the second one. The chickens on the farm there where Andrew lives at the Rebecca's homestead. One of the chickens got sick and died. I thought it was a person. Ooh, I really like this too. Ooh, all right, we're gonna let that one come out of here before we do anything here. Anyway, Andrew and I were feeding on Saturday mornings, we feed the goats and chickens. And we were feeding the chickens, and I went in, and this poor little chicken was just laying there. She was like not moving, not doing anything. So Teresa, Andrew's lead staff, she said we have a group chat, of course, group chat for the people who work at the homestead, and I really love the feeling of this. I just want to do this all day long. And so Teresa said, I saw what you put in the group chat. She said, you know what? I think that the chickens have some kind of illness, right? I was like, whoa, you better not be talking some avian flu. She's not. But she said, once the one chicken gets sick, the others might get sick. And I was like, okay. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I should have used regular paper. We didn't really get much here. Come on, people. Don't tell me this. I overdid the rubbing. Here it goes. We're going very slow. Wow, this is really good for me. This is very good for me. A lot of times therapy is good. The things that are the best for you are actually hardest, right? Most challenging. It's it. So, oh, people, I got a phone call and it was from the woman that I used to work with up at the college. And I know some of you know, and maybe some of you don't. Oh, Nana, it is. You know what, Nana? Let me write a note. I'll post some pictures on my YouTube posts so you can see. It's beautiful. I have pictures. Post homestead. Oh, it's amazing. Rebecca. It's called Rebecca's Homestead. Actually, you could probably Google it. Um, she they were actually on a TV show called George to the Rescue, but Andrew was on TV on NBC. So I was working at the college last spring. I took a job doing the same thing I had been doing, being a job coach. But okay, I don't have the patience, people. This is really bothering. I'm gonna have to just. I'm sorry. This is a fail. This was a fail. It looked like it was gonna be good, but it was a fail. Okay, I had enough of that already. Look at like sometimes the things that are hard for you are really good for you. I'm over here like, yeah, right. So anywho, the woman I worked with, we had a boss who was ahead of us and up above us, and she had been part of starting the program. She was a job coach before she started the program. It's basically helping with all employment skills at the community college, and it's through a grant, right? Okay. So I was the only person of the three of us who had a degree, right? Neither one of them had an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. So that's all right, lots of experience. Jessica has tons of experience and she's excellent, excellent, excellent at her job. And she is working towards her bachelor's degree right now. So I was working there, and now I'm just going to start playing without the stencils probably. I was working there, and some things were going on with the boss that Jessica and I had, who that I believe, not believe, I know were unethical. I started to get physically ill because that's what happens to me. It happened to me when I was working with that little boy Billy that I showed you and Adam a picture of, and I had to resign because for whatever reason, when things are unethical, it makes me physically ill. So I graciously said that I was going, and it is true. I do take my mom to appointments, but my mom's not at the point where she needs me to be with her all the time yet. But in order to just kind of leave with grace, I said, I need to take care of my mom. And my mom had been in the hospital for a week while I was working there, so it's not like, I mean, it wasn't a lie. It was just, the most gracious way to exit. And so Jessica called me the other day, and she's been going through a lot. Her mother-in-law just passed away. Her son had to go to the hospital, get his spleen out. Just like life has been life in her, right? So I've been praying for her, and her sister-in-law has Down syndrome, and Jess helped her get into a new group home, and just like a ton of stuff going on. So, all right, I'm done with this tissue paper. I think it's for the birds. I'm moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Yeah, I like this paper. Let me just get a gander here. Let me get a gander. I gotta just trim this a second. So she had called me and I saw that I missed a call from her twice. She doesn't usually call me. We usually text. So I got very concerned and I text her. I was with Andrew. I said, listen, I see that, or no, I wasn't with Andrew. I was here getting ready to go see Andrew. And I said to her, listen, I saw that I missed your call. I'm so sorry. Is everything okay? And she said, no, everything's wonderful. I called to give you really good news. So what was going on is with the grant, this woman who was our superior was paying herself $60,000 a year, right? Okay. And then I was making $20 an hour, right? Meanwhile, you do understand she had no degree, and that is a factor. And I wasn't doing it for the money. I was doing it because I love doing it. And Jessica was only making like 42 a year. And so she had asked for a raise. And after I left, they told her she wasn't getting a raise. And I'm telling you, she did a fantastic job. She was doing all the things plus more than she should be. And the other woman was getting paid to not do any of it. And it was just, it really bothered me. So, but I didn't want to get gossipy and all that. See what I'm saying, people? This is my kind of jelly printing right there. Woo! Yes, let's do more. Um, so so anyway, she had contacted me and told me that, that they told her, "Oh, I have photo paper too. Hold on, I do. Wait a minute, girl. I got that. It's here. Let me just find it because it's right here. I do have it. I have it on hand. Come on, man. I just had it. Photo paper, where are you? Come on. Show yourself, photo paper. Show yourself. Ugh. Well, maybe next time. But I literally just used it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like annoying to me because I just used it yesterday. But I make such a mess in here. It's just I didn't put the toilet paper over there. I thought I put it back here by the. Hold on, it might be under here. Nope, it's not. Woo! Yay! Photo paper showed himself. Um, thanks, Nana. So, and I do like the photo paper. It's like a cardstock, right? Like a nice cardstock. So So Jessica was really defeated, right? This is like beginning of the summer. She's like, they're not only are they not going to give me a raise, which she deserved. She said they told her that they're not going to hire anybody to replace me. So she's now going to have to do the job that I was doing plus her job and not get paid any more money. So she was starting to like say she's going to put her resume out. Anyway, so that's the last I heard about her, the situation at the college, right? It's a community college. And yesterday she said they eliminated the woman who was making all that money doing nothing, her job, and gave Jessica a $5,000 raise, and uh they're gonna hire the part-time people because that's what I was doing. They're gonna do it. They're gonna give the part-time position $4, so it's $4 more an hour, so it'll be $24 an hour. They're gonna find better people if they do that too. I was so happy for her. She really needed a win. But I'm telling you this all just to say to you, this is when the power of prayer is so blatant and obvious in my life. I prayed for Jessica. and continue to pray for her. But I was really praying for her because I left because I could leave. Jessica's not in a position where she could leave. I've been blessed with the fact that Romeo has made it possible for me to work only if I want to. Okay. And that's because he's been responsible. And so, yeah, isn't that wonderful, Nana? And I'm telling you, Nana, you would love Jess. She's so upbeat. She's so positive. She brings such great energy. And I do get to see her occasionally because her sister-in-law belongs to the same group, the friendship group that Andrew goes to on Friday nights. So sometimes she brings her sister-in-law um to the activities, and we get to like we I forget one of the activities we sat together. It was great. There was like a dance or something. So that was really nice to be with her. So the thing was, it was a really hard decision. I really prayed a lot and had to ask God to really guide me because I didn't know whether I should stay in that position or not. But I knew what was bothering me was the core issues of like injustice, which has always been an issue for me when things are not fair for people where I work. And it started when I was very young, my early 20s. That if it wasn't fair for the students, I would get really bent out of shape. And I've just come to know that about myself. And again, thank you to Romeo for being my Romeo so that I don't have to work. I'm not in a position where things in my life will be really bad if I don't work. But also thank God for Andrew because he hired me. And I always, it's funny because other people, their attitude about like the people who work with Andrew, they call themselves his staff. I call myself Andrew's assistant because I believe I am. He's paying me to assist him, just like his mom has an assistant. His stepdad has an assistant. They work in the music business, and they have assistants. Well, I'm Andrew's assistant. I can't wait to go on the cruise. And that's how I'm introducing myself. I'm gonna say I usually say I'm Laura. I work with Andrew. No, it's gonna be I'm Laura. I'm Andrew's assistant. That's it. I'm there to assist him. Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, these colors are just kicking. Yeah, look at that. Woo, yeah, mama. Woo, I love it. This is my kind of jelly printing right here. I know that everybody else does it. I always try to do what other people do and then, just to give it a try, not, for any other reason. But really, this is my thing. Love it too. Hey, how are you, Miss Deirdre? How are you, you sweet, sweet girl? Okay, this is just a little bit of that. Oh, I dropped my headphone fell out. Sorry about that. Thank you, Krista. All right. Let's see. I was just feeling a little blue. I'm feeling a little blue. Blue moon. Oh, this feels so good, guys. I appreciate this. I appreciate you listening to me yak. If you guys get a chance to be a member of anybody's channel, I'm just going to let you know. I just joined Nicole's Relax Cut Glues, her glue crew. I've been wanting to do it, just didn't get around to it. I'm going to add some of this deco art metallic. I have been great, Deirdre. Thank you. And I'm so glad you're well. How are your babies? And I know they're not babies anymore. I remember when your little baby was in preschool. Don't even tell me that kid's, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. It's been so long. Oh my gosh, I don't want to know. Whew. I'm glad you're doing well, though, girl. I am glad. I'm gonna add a little more of the deco arts. So these were on clearance. These deco art ones. I got them. Hi, Ange. I'm so glad you're still here. It's never the same without you. We're gonna do a little pink. Okay, I am. Yes, here we go. And Nana was right, man. Look at that photo paper, really. And like Angie said, I can put this in the Cricut, which I can't believe. And I got that photo paper at I got it at a thrift store years ago. So good. I feel so good to use that stuff. All right, here we are. I think what I'm going to do tonight is when Beth's on, I'm going to clean up in here. I don't know what we're doing for dinner because my man is not feeling himself today. So I don't know. The boys went out the other night after they went to help my stepdad get his car dropped off to the shop. And they went to this Mexican restaurant. I don't know how long it's been there, but it's new to us. So it's not there that long. And they really liked it. So I'm going to ask my friend Jennifer next time we go out. We usually go to this other Mexican restaurant in town. I'm going to ask Jennifer if she wants to go to that one. You know what I'm saying? Let me think about something here. And I was thinking maybe use a Posca pen on there, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm sort of feeling it, but I'm also not feeling it, you know? What I'm feeling is this photo paper. Great idea, Nana. Great idea. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Rub a dub dub. Rub a dub dub. Okay. Ooh. So that's on 6 to 9, and then at 9 you can go to Rebecca's, I think, if she's up to it. I don't know what she's doing. Or you can go to Bima's, which I'll be doing both Beth and Bima because I want to play along with Bima with her. Um oh wait, no. That's on at 6 to 9, and then Bima's on at 9. Oh cool. I'm gonna go to Beth's and then Bima's. Very nice. I really like it, Nana, how this paper absorbs. It's like really perfect. You were so right. It is just absolutely perfect. See that it's got that it's just picking up this stuff it's picking up here is from yesterday. These little bits there. That's crazy. Crazy good. Crazy in a good way. All right. Let's see. We'll throw in a deco art and we'll throw in an what are these? The Anita and color shift. We'll see. Let's see. We'll see. Hold on. Over here. Over here. Over here. All right. Oh, big paint bubble. I don't know what that was about. All right. Oh, a little too much there. I gotta go a little lighter, Sullivan. What's everybody else doing for dinner? Do you know? Ange, I know you know what you're having for dinner. You're always prepared. All right, hold on. I'm gonna let this one dry too. I'll put this one here. Hey, no, welcome back. We're glad to have you. We're just playing around here, messing around. You know how it is. Just having fun with this jelly plate. 'Cause this one was too much there. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some of this. Thank you. I'll show you. There was a couple we did that came out really nice. If you guys are interested, I saw that it something unique that our friend um Amora Fabrique did as just as I was getting all the channels to link in the box. Oh, good for you, Darlene. That's what we had. That's what the boys had last night. I wish, believe me, I'm into it. I'll have it any night. You gotta have Jersey pizza, girl. It's so good. We fight with the people from New York who think their pizza is better than ours. Um, so yeah. Um, Selena has some coffee dye kits in her shop. Yes, yes. Here, Selena, here. Why don't you put your link in just because in case I screwed it up. I tried putting them in to the I tried putting them into the box, but I don't know if it worked. They didn't look like they were hyperlinks, you know what I'm saying? I think Darlene has nailed it. There's a little bit of this situation from the um baby oil, which is okay. All right, I'm going for another photo paper. I think this is my new favorite thing is the photo paper. And it's not the glossy, it's the matte. Wait, didn't it should have made you I made you a moderator. Oh, YouTube. I was trying to make Selena a moderator so she could put her channel in, but come on, please. Would you please? Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm trying again. Okay, here we go. Pizza does sound good. Here we go. Add moderator. Yes. Okay, you should be a moderator now. It says that you are. That's okay. I hope you don't mind, darling. Darlene, if you don't mind, I'll keep you there. That would be good. The more the merrier. All right. The more the merrier. You don't have to do anything, darling. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're here to be a Mick and have a good time. Yeah, here she said it's vintage vinyl doily coffee dye kits. Woo! All right. Darlene doesn't mind. Okay. You're a good sport, darling. All right. What we got here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, I love that. Oh, see, it's like a grungy, but also a little bit bright. It's perfect. All right, my friends, it's 4:33, so I should probably get to getting to figure out what we're gonna have for dinner around these parts because my son's busy right now, but as soon as he's not busy, he'll be asking me what's for dinner. Yes, he will. Thank you for joining me. Let's have a daily promise from God on our way out the door. It says from Numbers 6:26, the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. There you go. Everyone be well. I love you all very much, and you are on my prayer list as a unit and often individually. If you ever need a prayer, drop a line, drop a message, drop anything. Prayer is powerful. Prayer is so powerful. God's listening. He wants to hear from us. Love you all. Bye bye.